Hey Julie, how's it going? Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. I just wanted to put a face to the name so you know who's been reaching out to you about this 2015 Kia Optima here behind me. Just want to do a little walk around video since I know you're not here in the valley. That way you can see the video or the vehicle up close from the comforts of your own home, and hopefully we'll see you here soon in the next couple days to come and take it for a test drive. Let me just flip it around. I'll back it up and I'll kind of go over some of the features on the outside and the inside. I do want to apologize. It is very dirty up front. Normally I try and get these all cleaned up for these walk around videos, but our power washer decided to break down this week, so I don't have a chance to clean it. But if you do want to come see it, I'll get it into the car wash and cleaned up for you before you get here. So let's kind of start up here up front. As you can see, we've got these halogen lights, headlights on both sides that are not foggy at all for being for how old the vehicle is. As well as you're going to have these fog lights down here on the bottom to be able to have those bright or those ones turned on, and then you'll have the bright lights on there obviously as well. You've got the big Kia or the Kia symbol here on the front, the honeycomb grille underneath that, and that is the front side of this vehicle. Over here on the side, let's look at these wheels. These actually, I believe, are aftermarket wheels. Looking at them, they are not Kias. Kind of look a little nice. They're probably, I bet you anything, the normal wheels on this were probably just those basic steel wheels that probably rust, and so they decided to get some fancier wheels on here. It looks like they are Raceline tuning wheels. So I had to read that upside down, so it took me a second. But they're pretty good. There should be aluminum alloy wheels, and so you don't have to worry about those rusting, which is going to be pretty nice. And you actually have a lot of tread on these tires. If I kind of get close so you can see them. To me, they look like brand new tires. A lot of tread on those, so you're not going to have to worry about getting those changed anytime soon. Other than it being pretty dirty, there are a few scratches on here, so you can see kind of like right here. There's some scratches from the previous owner there. I don't feel them, so honestly they probably could just be buffed out. The one other thing that I can tell you on this vehicle that is what's happening is on this tint here on the back side, it's kind of bubbling up on the tint. So that could just be taken off if you don't like the bubbles. You can always take the tint out and not have to worry about it. Or if you don't mind it, hey, it's there for you. It kind of looks kind of cool in my opinion. This is what we're looking at for trunk space back here. You actually have a really big trunk. You have a ton of space to store stuff. Under here, you're going to have all of the storage. They actually don't really come with spare tires for the most part, these Kias. I don't know why. Don't ask me why they decided to do that weird stuff. They don't put spares in their vehicles. They usually put the pump up kits, and this one doesn't have a pump up kit because it's not there. You're gonna have this option here to be able to pull those seats down. And then you have the gas here on the left side. There is a button on the inside of the door. I'll show you where that is. That way no one can siphon gas, which is really nice. Here in the back, this is what our seats will look like. You have a pocket on both the driver and the passenger seat. You're gonna have cup holders here in the middle of the armrest, or you can throw it up and have a third seat right there. It's pretty simple back here, nothing fancy. You have a little bit of storage here in the doors as well. Up here, you're gonna have this really foggy little thing right here, which you can probably just take off if you don't like it. Little blind spot mirror. Kind of going over controls here in the driver's seat. This is where you're going to have that gas button. Zoom in a little bit so you can see it. And then you have your trunk button right next to it as well, so that way you can open the trunk back there in the back from inside the vehicle. Kind of going from bells and whistles and just all the controls here and options from left to right. You're going to have your mirror controls next to your door locks and your window lock. Then you're going to have your 4 different window options, and only the driver's window here is going to be an automatic window. This will be the brightness of the display. Your traction control here. Your headlights are actually going to be here on this stick on this left side with the blinkers, the fog lights, and the brights. You're going to have wipers over here on the right side. And then if we look up here at your display, we're going to have RPMs, your speed in the middle. You're going to have the engine temperature and fuel level on the right, as well as right here, it's going to show you your parked, reverse, what kind of, if you're neutral or drive, how it's going to work there. The speed's in the middle. It's going to show you distance to empty. And the total miles, as we can see there, it says 106,743 with the temperature of the exterior of the vehicle as well. Back here on the steering wheel, you're going to have all the media controls with your phone controls and your AI assistant on this side. You're going to have cruise control and how to change the middle information right there with this guy. And your eco drive or eco mode will be right here. Then we have In the middle, we're going to have a CD player, which you actually don't see very often in cars anymore. You're going to have the radio and the media options for Bluetooth, and for how you're going to set up with the, you can do aux cords or through the USB cord as well. And then you're going to have more media options there. You're going to have all your climate options down here. Your clock will be right here, which you can set manually. And then we're going to have our little gear shifting stick here to be able to get into gear. If we throw in reverse, you can see that there, it locks the doors automatically. Neutral, drive, and if you flip it to the left, you can actually do manual. So you're going to see that the plus and minus are lit up for manual, or the D is lit up for just the automatic drive there. Down here, you're going to have two 12-volt chargers, as you can see right there. It's kind of dark, sorry. 12-volt chargers along with the aux cord hookup and the iPod/USB cord right there too. We'll have two drink holders right here. You're going to have a center console storage with removable bin, or you can get the bin in there. And then over here, you push the button, you're going to have your, I just forgot what it's called, a glove box with the owner's manual in there in case you have additional questions. You can always refer back to that. And the sunglass holders right here, and lights inside the vehicle, and just a simple mirror. And then the key right here, actually, I'm going to turn it off. I better put it back in park. Turn it off. We have just a simple key, which is going to open up the vehicle that way and turn the vehicle on and off. Turn it on, and that's going to be our little walk around video here. This is the car you inquired about here this past week. Hopefully it's something you'd like to come up and drive. I'd love to see you here in person and meet you. And if this is a vehicle you want to come drive, let me know. If you have additional questions, you can always refer back to the email I sent you, and you can email me there and let me know. And I also have my phone information there too. And hopefully we'll see you here in a couple days. Thanks a ton, and we'll see you soon.